was into drugs really early on, violence, fast money, fast cash, step on people to get it. I was gonna be either dead or in jail. It was guaranteed.
Around middle school, I got an eating disorder. I was forced to stay in the hospital for like a year. I was so far behind, that's what kind of like messed me up with my school.
I've been through 4 or 5 high schools, big schools in like a 2-year span, and this was the 6th one, so it was my last hope.
I went to Christian college, married a good old preacher boy, but I found out that he had a complete double life. He had engaged in illegal activity and gotten us in all this debt. I felt like God's plan for me was not a good plan. And that is truly like where a lot of our kids find themselves.
The majority of our students have experienced instability at home, food insecurity, poverty, addiction, legal issues, or just general anxiety around academics. People who have hit bottom, but they're eager to make a change, and they're willing to work to get it.
My grandmother raised me and my sister. All she wanted from me was to graduate, because every time I come in the house, my sister's diploma was right there. My grandmother always left a spot for my diploma. She was just waiting for me to get it.
After I became pregnant, and I was only 16, I decided it was time to make a change.
I don't think the traditional high school was equipped to help me. I really needed special attention.
If we were going to be able to help the kids academically, we had to help them holistically. Spiritual needs, their physical needs, their emotional needs, their social needs.
So we have a few organizations that we partner with who offer glasses and vision, who offer dental, who offer medical, do counseling with our students.
Coming to Crossroads, it really was concerned about me, and then after that, my education. I had the option to get my GED or get my high school diploma.
We have a small staff to student ratio, so each student has an individual education plan, their own pathway forward to their goals.
Once I had my daughter, I was determined, like a lot of things that I wasn't able to comprehend at other schools, like he taught me step by step. And for the first time in my life, here was a school where I didn't feel behind.
Some of the people that used to volunteer up there, they become friends to you. So after a while, you know, sitting here just being patient with me is, you know, I'm getting mad because I'm getting the questions wrong, and stopping what you're doing, coming to help me, you know, I appreciate it.
We're also helping them with job training and developing career pathways.
We bring in a variety of professionals to talk to the students about what they do, how they got there, what were some of the struggles. There was a process, and sometimes their process looked a lot like yours.
Miss Lisa, she came in, she's a professional artist, and she taught me about like art and design. And basically I got to help design the mascot for Cornerstone. You know, in a regular school, we don't get to do no stuff like that. Go outside and just spray paint and just paint and stuff like that. Like every time I pass by the school, like I look for it, 'cause that's a memory right there. I enjoyed that day.
The first Christmas there was so beautiful, you know. I fell in love with it. Like, wow, they do all this for us. This is a school I do not want to leave now, you know. Like, I'm gonna be here every Christmas. I'm gonna be here every time. So I started opening up to it, to the discussions and everything. Started learning more about God. And like, I just felt like I was growing as a person too. Not only like in the educational side, but like as a person.
When our scholars graduate, they're ready to be career professionals. They're ready to support their families, and they're becoming the leaders our communities need.
I took my diploma and I put it right next to my sister's diplomas at my grandmother's house, where it was always supposed to be.
I was the first in my family to graduate high school, just right there with my daughter, and very emotional because I knew the struggle to get there. Kept believing on myself because I have somebody looking at me to show her. I graduated having you by my side, so anything is possible.
Our original location was only 1,500 square feet, and we could only accommodate 25 students at a time. That's not much space to do all of those things.
Every year, the feeder schools have 400 dropouts, and that small building could not meet the need.
And when we put them on a wait list, we run the risk of that student never coming back to our school. Our ultimate goal, our ultimate dream is give us more space and we can serve more students.
Because of the generous support of our donors, we purchased the historic Phillis Wheatley School campus in the Wheatley Place neighborhood of South Dallas. 25,000 square feet to remodel and transform for our school program. Before it was closed in 2012, the school was the hub of activity. The neighborhood is built in concentric circles out from the school.
This building sat vacant for 10 years. With Phillis Wheatley and Cornerstone Crossroads Academy merging to partner with the Neighborhood Association, if we can do this, we get to build an entire generation of neighbors and leaders.
Look what we've done with only 1,500 square feet for nearly 2 decades. Now just imagine what we could do with 25,000 square feet at this new campus.
We need people to volunteer. We need people to give, to expand our impact to a level we've never seen before.
I graduated from Cornerstone almost 8 years ago. Founded Cultivators Enterprises, and this year we got to help with the restoration of the new campus.
I will get my master's, become a social worker, and help young girls going through the same thing that I went through.
Cornerstone didn't quit on me. If I can graduate, anybody can.
We stand
At a crossroads.
We stand at a crossroads
A second chance
A new day.
Now we're ready.
to start again,
to do the work.
to grow.
And to thrive.
From this place,
We move forward together.